that today we are going to discuss important topic in Bhagavad Gita, that is regarding Jigava. We are going to discuss. Not only that, okay, just before starting up the session, just we invoke some auspiciousness from Supreme Personality of Godhead so that everything should go nicely. That's the reason we do some prayers also. I request Nikhil Prabhu to start the session with the prayers.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Om Ajnanathmirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanishwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine
Jai
Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jayo Jayo Sri Chaitanya Jayo Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jayo Jayo Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for doing prayers for us. Actually, generally, for doing any good activity, we do Mangalacharan. Mangalacharan means we are invoking some auspiciousness from Supreme Personality of Godhead, so that we all of us stay together and we all of us together should benefit out of this course. That's the reason we do this Mangalacharan. Okay, and without any further delay, we'll start today's session. Okay, yesterday we discussed some important topic in Bhagavad Gita. Can anyone remember what we discussed yesterday?
Yes, Prabhuji, regarding why Bhagavad Gita is important in our life, and a short story on reaching the Mukti mark and continuing on it.
Okay, who is this?
I'm Maudgalya, Prabhuji.
Maudgalya, Haribol. Thank you so much, Mataji. Why Arjuna was chosen? Yes, Kirtana Mataji, absolutely right. Any other thing? Any other devotee like to share?
Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
We also did talk about what are the main important topics Bhagavad Gita discusses.
Yes, Haribol. Very nice. Yes, Radha Mataji.
Yeah, even we have discussed like how a particular person life changes when he started reading this Bhagavad Gita book.
Yes, Haribol. Actually, we discussed about Mataji, some Mataji or Prabhuji mentioned very nicely in chat box that we have discussed about Paravidya and Aparavidya. Haribol, very nice. Overcome distractions, Kirtana Mataji. Yes, someone is saying. Yes, any other thing we discussed? Okay. We discussed many topics as Mataji stated. We have discussed with a few examples also importance of this Bhagavad Gita. Okay. And today we are going to discuss another important topic. It's very interesting topic. Everyone, those who are practicing spirituality, they will come across this question. Okay. Many times in our life also we will be in confusion. Okay. Whether to listen our mind or listen our spirit soul. Okay. What is soul? Generally in your life also, for taking decision, many times we will be in confusion. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
We
Prabhuji.
Right,
always
Prabhuji.
confuse. We whether to take this decision or that, whether to choose this or that. But especially Matajis and Prabhus, when they are going for shopping, whether to purchase this shirt or that shirt. Like that, in life we find so much time and we find difficulty in taking decision. This chapter will help you to overcome these things. Why it will help us to overcome these distractions is actually, as I mentioned, whether we should listen to our mind or we should listen to our spirit soul. Okay, what is spirit soul? These things we will discuss. And before starting up the session, I'll start the session with one nice sloka in Bhagavad Gita. The slokas goes like this: Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto matta smrtir jnanam apohanam cha vedaisya sarvair ahameva vedyo vedanta krit veda eva chaham. Like that, this said by Supreme Personality of Godhead. If you take shelter of Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, then as a Paramatma inside the heart, he will guide you to take right decision in right time. At right time, he will guide us. Example is generally children also, okay, knowingly or unknowingly, they may take some wrong decisions in their life. Okay, to take right decisions at right time, parents, okay, they will be back up their end and they will guide them. Similarly, Krishna also guides us. Before that, we should know about what is this body and what is this soul. Okay, regarding this, for example, we need to listen more about this important topic. Why? The reason is generally we stuck up in four things. Okay, many people they stuck at first, they don't raise to second, few people raise to third, and very rare people will raise to fourth things. What are those four things? That let's discuss for another 2 minutes. Okay, generally we senses want some gratification, senses want to enjoy. Generally we want to eat some palatable dishes, we want to sleep more, we want to enjoy. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Correct, Prabhuji.
This is about sense platform. Generally, we are not supposed to listen more about the senses because senses will drag us to take some, make us to commit some mistakes. How? We will discuss it. Generally, some people will listen about their mind, but if its mind is not controlled, okay, it will make you to run like anything. Go for this, go from this place to that place. If you go now only, if you eat, if you go to that restaurant, if you go and eat there only, you will be happy. Otherwise, you will not be happy. Like that mind, if it is not controlled, it will make you to run from one place to another place. Okay, if this mind is not purified, then we will be under the control of senses. And coming back to third thing is intelligence. What is the difference between mind and intelligence? Many people don't know about this mind and intelligence. We'll discuss a little bit about this mind and intelligence. Can anyone guess what is mind and intelligence?
Like I think mind is like something which people don't use. Like everyone is having mind. And coming back to intelligence, they just try to think in a creative way and make more effect. Like
Okay.
what will be the solution for that?
Okay. Very nice, Mataji. Actually, what is the intelligence and mind is the difference. Main difference is mind is like a jute box. Like whatever thoughts it will come, it will take this thought, this thought, this thought. Every thoughts will come into our mind. But intelligence, it's like a filter. Okay, it will help us to filter the things and it will help to remove these bad thoughts from our mind and it will help us to take right decision. That's the reason this intelligence is very important. Because if we are in control of the mind and intelligence, then we can take right decisions at right time and senses will be in control. Many times, many people, okay, because of uncontrolled senses, they smoke. Even though on the cigarette it is clearly mentioned, smoking is injurious to health, even though their intelligence is lost because they are not thinking in a proper way. Okay, to think in a proper way, we should know about soul. What is this soul? Can anyone guess what is this soul?
Inner consciousness, Prabhuji.
Who is this?
Maudgalya.
Yeah, Hari bol Mataji. Perfect answer, Mataji. There is nothing like here and there. Perfect answer. Soul is nothing but a consciousness. If there is something exhibits, that is nothing but consciousness. For example, when this body is moving here and there, then we can call it as body is having a soul. The difference between dead body and a person who is live, the main difference is consciousness. Am I right or wrong?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Right, Prabhuji.
With the help of this consciousness only, heart will pump blood through all the parts of the body. If this mind is not controlled, then if this consciousness is not there in the body, then body does not pump the blood also. Sometimes with artificial means like ventilators and other things, we may try to pump the blood. It cannot be pumped for continuously for months together. After some time, doctor will come and says there is no use using the ventilator also. With the help of advanced technology also, we are not keeping the body alive, because when the consciousness, when the soul is leave the body, then automatically body is nothing but jada, means nothing but dead body. Okay, the main thing difference between the dead body and man is consciousness. If that consciousness is there, then we are there in the body. Okay, we are saying that I'm not feeling good, I'm not excited. Okay, does you ever experience that dead body saying these things? Right now I'm very cold. Okay, give me some blanket. Does you experience any time? Have you experienced these things in your life?
No.
No, Prabhuji. No,
Maybe some people might have experienced in dream, but in practical, we don't experience these things, because the difference between body and the soul is that soul is having some feelings, emotions. These are coming from the soul. Whatever means you try by using some artificial intelligence. Many people nowadays, scientists are doing so much research to invent some artificial means like robo, artificial intelligence robo, like that they will say. Have you ever experienced it? Okay, in our company, one of my sir, okay, I worked in Hindustan Aeronautics company. We manufacture some aircraft components. Okay, I worked in paint shop department as a quality control inspector. When I'm working there, one of my sir came to me and told that instead of using manpower, can we use robo? I told it does not work. He said, why? I told, for example, in intricate places, we have to paint more, and outside surface, we have to paint less. These things we cannot command it to the artificial intelligence like robo. He said, no, we can do it like that, he said. For example, if I tell you one joke, you may laugh. Have you ever seen robo laugh?
No.
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
You cannot understand. Sometimes okay, with a very good joke, sometimes people will say that my stomach is paining, please stop for some time so that I can relax, like that they will say. Have you ever experienced that robots are doing like this? No.
No,
No,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. No,
In
Prabhuji.
pleasure and pain, it will be same. Means the person is jada. Okay. If there is no consciousness, we cannot okay reciprocate with this person. Okay, instead of me taking the class, if I keep robo and if I give program, okay, will you feel the same feelings when the person is taking the class and when robo is taking the class? Will you say that both the things are same?
No,
No,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
No,
No,
there is a
Prabhu.
Definitely not, Prabhuji.
Definitely not. The soul entity exhibits this consciousness when by any means, if a person is exhibiting consciousness, that is nothing but a soul. Regarding this, it's a very important subject matter. Many people taking care of this body only, but many people are forgetting about this soul. In today's section, we are going to discuss in detail about this important topic called soul. Okay, first of all, I like to congratulate all the devotees, because initially, because of some enthusiasm, okay, first day everyone will join, like that they will come and join. As the day progresses, I'm saying you're getting some filter test. As I'm saying mind will give so many thoughts to you. Intelligence filter date. In the similar way, you're filtering and you're becoming so pure. As I mentioned this is Purushottam Mass. You've taken a beautiful decision and you're continuing our session. I really, from my heart, I'm like to thank all the devotees. Okay, why this Bhagavad Gita is important? Why we have to discuss about this soul? Generally, there is a sloka given by Adi Shankaracharya. Okay, in Gita Mahatmya, he said, Mala nirmochanam pamsam jalasnanam dine dine sakrit gita amrita snanam samsara malanashanam. Like that it is said by Adi Shankaracharya. What does it mean? We will discuss it. Mala nirmochanam pumsam jalasnanam dine dine. Generally, if any dirt and dust accumulated in our body, daily we will do bathing. Am I right or wrong?
Right,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhu.
Right, Prabhuji.
Talking about persons who was not taking bath. Some countries, some places they don't take bath at all. I'm not talking about that person. Especially in India, every person they will wake up in the morning, they will take bath. Why they will take bath?
To cleanse our
It's
body.
To
fresh.
cleanse the body, absolutely, to become fresh. Similarly, Adi Shankaracharya is saying that Mala Nirmochanam Pumsam Jalasnanam Dine Dine Sakrat Gita Amruta Snanam Samsara Malanashanam. Means whatever thoughts, is there any devotee in our class? Okay, Prabhu, I don't get any bad thoughts. Always I'll get good thoughts. Is there any person who can say like this?
No, Prabhu.
Some bad thoughts will
No,
come, many
Prabhuji.
thoughts will come to us.
Once will
This is
get bad thoughts, once will get good thoughts.
Yes, Mataji. Okay, to cleanse this type of thoughts, we have to read Bhagavad Gita daily. This is said by Adi Shankaracharya. Okay, generally we take care of our only body, but we need to take care of our soul also. This Bhagavad Gita will give some food for soul. That's the reason with Bhagavad Gita is called food for soul. We learn many things in our life, but we don't learn about ourselves. It may look a little funny for you, but frankly speaking, we are not learning about ourselves. Many people want to work, many people want to earn money, many people do all sort of things. Why? Another reason,
To be
Correct.
happy and get fame.
to get the fame also. Main reason to get that fame also, to become happy. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
I'm
Yes,
asking you the
Prabhu.
same question. Okay, we are working from day, means from the day we have taken birth, we are working on these things. Are we happy? Frankly speaking.
No, Prabhuji.
We are trying,
No, Prabhuji.
we are trying, but we are not happy. The reason is we are not giving food for soul. We are keeps on giving food for body, but we are not giving food for soul. Okay, we will start about saying like I am so and so. If I ask you, who are you? For example, if I ask you, who are you? What answer you will give?
A soul.
Who is this? Nikhil iPhone. Okay. Is there any other devotee? Generally, if company asks you when you went for
Generally,
interview,
Prabhuji, we introduce ourselves.
yeah,
as what is
Ambai
the
Mataji,
name?
right. Yes. Okay. Generally, yes, Kirtana Mataji, right. When we go to interview, if you tell him that I am soul, he will look at you from top to bottom. He will ask you, who are you? Generally, we will say, I am some. For example, I'll say, my name is Govardhan. I'm working for HL in the Sanatandharma Limited. Okay, in quality control department. Like that, I'll give starts giving my introduction. Okay. Generally, many people say that I'm from Indian. If they're going for foreign country, they will say I'm from Indian. Okay. These are our bodily designation. Okay. If I ask you, who are you? Many people may say that I belongs to India. For example, how many Indians are there in the class? Everyone is Indian.
I think
Most of
all
the,
are Indian.
most of most of the devotees are Indian. Yes, everyone is start raising hand. Everyone is in India. For example, okay, Bangladesh earlier it's a part of India. Pakistan is also part of India only. Now the person who has taken in that province, like, can he says that I belongs to India or Pakistan? What he has to say?
Pakistan.
India. Pakistan.
You are in confusion, am I right?
Country.
Is it our identity? I belongs to Indian, I belongs to Telangana. I made these boundaries and I am deciding that this is I am so and so. This bodily designation does not work. Generally, many famous politicians, okay, is very great means very devoted to nation. Okay, he has taken birth in Pakistan, but he chose to stay in India and he started serving. He has worked hard to get the freedom. He is a nice politician. Can we say he has taken birth in Pakistan province? He should belongs to Pakistan. Can we say that?
No, Prabhuji.
Not
No,
necessary.
Prabhuji.
Once this body designation does not work after some time. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Right, Prabhuji.
These things, if you know it clearly, then we will have a wider perspective so that we can see the things clearly. Many people they say that I am this body. For example, you may say that I am Govardhan so and so. If you say like that, if I ask you who is your father, okay, they may say that he is my father, like that they will say. Recently, it has happened in my life, actually 4 or 5 years back, when my father left his body, okay, may with Krishna blessings, he may reach higher destination. He left his body. At the time, I am calling my relatives, I'm saying him that my father is no more. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
My father is no more. I'm using the word my father is no more. But the person whom I loved it is lying in front of me only. I'm saying father is no more. Who is not there in the body?
Soul is not
Soul
there.
is not there.
Now you tell me. Now you tell me, you are a body or soul?
Soul.
We are.
Soul covered in body, Prabhuji.
Body is not permanent, I guess.
Yes,
Soul
yes, absolutely perfect. We are spirit soul, but we are taken this body. Okay, generally we give food to body so that body should sustain. Okay, every day you're giving some food to your body. Am I right or wrong?
Yes,
Right,
Prabhuji.
Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Is there
Prabhuji.
any yogi that I will not eat anything for 6 months? Is there any yogi in our class?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
Every day we are giving food to our body. Why we are giving food to our body?
To survive.
To survive, to stay
To
healthy.
survive, to alive.
Okay, when I ask you, okay, with senses we want to eat food. Just to survive, if you want to eat food, daily 365 days I will give you khichdi. Will you be happy with that khichdi?
No,
No,
Prabhu.
Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
Just now you said we are surviving by taking food. I'll give you food, but can we survive?
No, Prabhu.
No,
No, Prabhuji.
Mind starts asking so many things for you. Similarly, we are not happy because we are not giving food for the soul. Okay, when we give food for the soul, when we give food for the body, body will be happy. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Similarly, if you give this spiritual knowledge to soul, then soul will be happy. If soul will be happy, then you will be happy. You got the point?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
This important subject matter many people are missing. They're working on bodily platform. They're searching for happiness. This happiness is not there in the bodily platform. This happiness is there in the soul platform. This soul is very important topic. Every devotee should know about it. That's the reason Krishna is starting talking about the soul from 2nd chapter onwards. Okay. Generally, if you have any doubt, many people have some misconceptions like what will happen after death, what is the purpose of life, if iskcon, why they are teaching about Krishna consciousness, why not other things. If you ask me same question at the end with a beautiful story, I'll try to answer it, just to check your concentration whether you will ask it or not. Generally, we have a tendency to forget many things. We don't take it seriously. But what will happen if you don't take this life seriously? What will happen? These things also we are going to discuss. And many people will come and says, okay, iskcon, is it a software company like that? They will ask, because international society is there, international company, we heard about it. But what does it, iskcon? Does it teach about some IT? Yes, iskcon teaches about IT, internal transformation. Okay, iskcon will teach about internal consciousness. Okay, just before beginning our session, generally, how many of you not seen the movie of Bahubali? Please raise your hand. When I raise my hand in my office, yes, Saribol, very nice. When I raise my hand in my office, everyone is looking at me. Have you not seen this Bahubali movie? I'm very fortunate that many of you have not seen that Bahubali movie. In Bahubali movie, hero name is initially, what is his name? Can anyone guess? Initially.
Shiva.
Initially, his name is Shiva. When you come to know is Bahubali, then does he living as a Shiva or does he started living as a Bahubali?
He
Started
changed his
living as a
identity.
Bahubali.
He started living like a Bahubali. When you know yourself, you also started going to live like a king, like Bahubali. But only thing we should know about these things in our life, then we can begin our life very perfectly. Okay, we need to think that in every 1 million, like million people are committing suicide every year. 1 million people are committing suicide. It is more than any other day. Why people are committing suicide? The main reason is they don't know the difference between this bodily platform and soul platform. Only when a person comes and gives some trouble to you, okay, we cannot tolerate these things, we are started implementing these things in our life. But this iskcon will help you to progress further, to things in a wider perspective. Then we are going to discuss this topic. As I mentioned you, iskcon teach about IT. Yes, really teach about IT. Internal transformation will teach by iskcon. That will, by performing these activities like Bhagavad Gita classes, we will teach these people. And when soul is happy, automatically body will be happy. Okay. and why we have to be happy. These things we are going to discuss by going to the slide presentation. Many people don't know about this soul. Yesterday we discussed about Paravidya and Aparavidya. Okay, this both the vidyas are very important. Compared to that, this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is very important. Okay, you may ask why it is important for me, why Krishna has taught this Bhagavad Gita, what is the importance of learning about soul. These things, these questions may be come into your mind also, because it has come to Arjuna also. And yesterday we discussed that in a mood, Arjuna, how he received in the similar word mood, we have to receive this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Okay, Arjuna has to fight. To whom Arjuna has to fight, you will be shocked by listening to these words. Arjuna has to fight with his grandparents. Arjuna has to fight with his gurus. Okay, at that time he was in puzzle. Okay, if I ask you, okay, go and fight with your father, go and fight with your father brother, will you go and fight?
No,
No,
Prabhu.
Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
Nowadays in Kali Yuga, these things are happening only for money's sake. They started fighting. But Arjuna condition was little different. Arjuna has to fight for the justice. Arjuna has to fight to establish the dharma. Arjuna, when he was fighting, okay, he got very morose. How can I kill my kinsmen? How can I kill my gurus? How can I kill my Bhishma Mahapita? Like that, he started worrying about that. At that time, Krishna has summarized this entire Bhagavad Gita in second chapter in the form of explaining about soul. Okay, that is Jiva. Okay, and why he has to ask, why Krishna has asked Arjuna to kill his kinsman, why Krishna has asked to kill his own family members. The reason is, I'll give you simple examples so that you can understand it very easily. For example, if any infection has happened to you, your finger, okay, you went to doctor and doctor has suggested you immediately by cutting that portion, you have to do means we have to do operation, otherwise this infection may spread to the whole body and you have to die. Okay, what decision you will take? Okay, this is my finger, how can I do surgery for my finger? I love this finger very much, I will not do surgery, let it inspection spread my body, let my body die, but I will not do operation for my finger. Will you say these things?
No, Prabhu.
No, Prabhu.
Prabhuji.
Infection is there, Divakar Prabhu is saying, better to cut the finger because we want to be alive. In the similarly, Krishna has to establish dharma. For establishing dharma, some miscreant peoples, if you want to eliminate, we have to eliminate. In the crop also, unnecessary crops comes, farmer will go and pick that unnecessary crop so that it will help other trees to grow faster. Similarly, at right time, we need to take right decision. This decision knowledge is given by Krishna to Arjuna. Through Arjuna, we are getting this knowledge. In our life also, we are also struggling here and there. Okay, what to do, what decisions I have to take, whether to take this decision or whether to take that decision. Okay, we are also in confusion. This confusion gets eliminated in today's session. Okay, I'll start the slide presentation so that the things will be clear for you. Give me 1 minute. I'll share the slides. This only is setting of scene. Okay, why it is important, and we are going to today's subject matter. Is my screen is visible to everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, as I told you, secrets of Gita revealed, we are going to revealing first secret of Bhagavad Gita, that is Jiva. Generally, we dedicate and we get inspiration from His Divine Grace. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada is the founder Acharya of iskcon, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Look at the image of Srila Prabhupada, even though he's almost 78 years old, look at the smile in his face because he is a transcendental person. And let's go step by step in today's session. Can anyone please raise your hand and read the slide?
What is soul?
Difference between soul and body and soul.
Size and the shape of the soul, nature of the soul and its food, reincarnation.
Okay, thank you so much. I request we will follow some little, don't mind, it is like a procedure, but it will not have any disturbance to other devotees also. If you want to read, just raise your hand, we can read further. Okay, and let's go to the second slide. Can you identify some pictures in this photo?
A.R. Rahman,
Mother
Mother
Teresa,
Teresa,
Okay,
Albert
Mother
Einstein.
Teresa, Einstein, very good.
Barack Obama,
Barack Obama,
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
A.R. Rahman.
Okay,
Steve Jobs.
okay, very perfect, perfect. Okay, we'll go to the next slide. Can you tell who is this?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
Guess, just guess.
One is Queen Elizabeth there.
Okay, Haribol, one right answer.
Queen Elizabeth.
Okay.
The childhood pictures of the previous child personalities.
Who is this?
Amrita Prabhuji.
Haribol to Mataji, Amrita Mataji. And can you identify now?
Engaged.
Barack Obama.
Obama, okay. Next.
Their middle-aged pictures, the teenage pictures.
Okay. Haribol. Okay, can you tell who is who?
Their childhood.
Their childhood. Okay.
Or the late 30s or 40s.
There's 30, 40s, 5 years, 10 years also there. Okay. Okay, do you agree? Can anyone read? Can you please, anyone please raise your hand? Yes, 1 minute. I'll give chance to one devotee. Modgalya Mataji, please go ahead, Mataji.
Do you agree? Why do you accept that these pictures, these are early pictures of the same personalities, even though they look so different later?
Can anyone guess? Preeti Mataji, can you guess? Why you agree that previous pictures are same as this?
Due to their bodily identities, Prabhuji.
Okay, very nice. Okay, you are agreeing. Means you are agreeing. Okay, and you saw some transformations in those pictures. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Ji, Prabhuji.
Mataji, can you please read, Mataji?
Soul the consent, we remain the same, only body keeps changing.
Do you agree with this?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. What is this picture?
The body keeps
Baby.
changing.
The infant.
This is baby, am I right? Baby.
Yes,
Just one baby.
baby.
Yes,
Newborn
Prabhuji.
baby.
What is this? It is a
Kid.
boy. A kid,
The
we can
boy,
say.
growing boy.
Who is
Yeah.
Teenage.
Teenage
He
or
is in-
adult?
He is in
Career started.
career
Adult.
started. He is adult. Okay. We also keeps on changing this. Do you agree these things?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Do you say that if body keeps on changing, like from small boy to boy and boy to engaged to like a working man, and after that old age, does the soul keeps on changing?
No,
No, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Soul remains the
The
constant.
soul remains
No,
the
Prabhuji.
soul remains constant. The soul is constant. Okay, coming back to our further styles. Okay, can anyone guess what is this talking about? Can anyone read? Hare Krishna, can anyone read the top one?
We are not the body, we are the soul.
We are not the body, we are the soul.
We are the soul.
At left side, one car is there. Have you noticed that car?
Yes, Prabhuji.
What happened to that car?
It met with an accident.
Accident.
Met with an accident.
Crushed in an accident.
Okay, met with an accident. I'll ask you one question. Okay. Generally, I have some favorite cars before coming to Krishna consciousness. Like I desired to purchase some Audi car, Benz car, like that. I had a desire. Right now, I don't have because I'm thinking in a wider perspective. As I mentioned, you're working day and night, very hard to earn some money so that you can live a happy life. I'm asking you like struggled very hard. You purchase some BMW or Benz car or Audi car. Okay, by investing someone 2 crores you have invested and you purchase that car. Okay, is car is very important for you, am I right?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, because with lot of desires you purchase that car. Okay, for example, if a friend has purchased that car. Okay, if the same car, the same person who is sitting in the car, he went and met with an accident. First, whom you will take to the hospital?
Sir, our friend.
Person in the car.
That person will take to hospital.
Person will be taken to the hospital. That car hospital is nothing but garage. Will you take first car to the garage?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
It is important.
Soul, body is important.
What?
Person.
Person is
Person.
very
A
important.
friend.
Car is not so important because the person can purchase another car. If he is alive, he can purchase another car. If person is no more, what he can do without the body? How can he enjoy it with the only damaged car? He cannot enjoy it. Okay, similar case. I'll show you the picture once again. Okay, can you please guess second picture? what this lady is doing?
Has engaged a
Taking
parrot.
Parrot, yeah.
Okay. The parrot is alive?
No.
Probably not.
Parrot looks like dead. Am I right?
Yes.
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
And the Mataji is polishing the carriage.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Which one is important? Polishing the carriage is important, or feeding a bird inside the cage is important?
Feeding the bird.
In the bird.
The bird in a cage is important.
Okay, but in an entire till by the time she brought the cage, she started polishing the cage daily. Morning to evening, she started polishing the cage, but she has not feeded the bird inside the cage. Does she done a good decision in her life?
No.
No, Prabhuji.
Took a good decision in her life?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhu.
We are also doing the same thing, no? From the time we have taken the birth, we are taking care of the body. Have you ever noticed to take care of the soul?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhu.
We are also doing the same thing. If you take care of the only cage just by polishing, okay, bird inside the cage will die. Similarly, if you take care of the body, that's the reason soul is not at all happy, because whatever you give to the soul, to the body, it will not be happy, because material things does not give happiness. It may looks like happy for some time, that very happy with this car, I may be very happy with the things like that. We will say that happiness does not long for some time. You purchase some BMW car also, that happiness will be there for maximum 1-2 months. After that, you feel a headache. Every year I purchase this car by spending 2 crores. Every year I have to pay 5 lakhs insurance. For that I have to work. Okay, for pouring the petrol, I have to work. Like that, you may not enjoy after some time. Okay, just to show off to the person whom you don't like. Many persons you don't like it also, to show off them, we are working. Even though you're not feeling very well, okay, even though if white hair comes, what happens if white hair comes? We are coloring it just to show off others. Even though after coloring a day comes, no problem, but I have to look very young. Like that feelings we are having. Because of that, we are not giving some food for the soul. Food for the soul and food for the body, both are important. Not that I'm not asking you to not to take care of this body. As when we get a body, we have to take care of the body, but we have to take care of the soul. But 24 hours, we are giving maximum of our time to this body, and we are not giving time to the soul. Am I right or wrong?
Yes,
Right,
Prabhuji.
Prabhu.
Exactly right, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
You tell me, can we be happy just by taking care of our body?
No, Prabhu.
No, Prabhuji.
Take care of our soul, then we will be happy, and we can see things in a wider perspective. As I told you, when you get an infection to the finger, we don't attach to the finger, we get it operated. That pain will be for certain time, and after that we can enjoy our life. In the wider perspective, when you know about the things clearly, we can see the things in a wider perspective, so that we can take right decision at right time. And coming back to our further slides, I'll share the slides. As I told you, we are also doing the same mistakes. And now tell me, okay, can anyone please read it? Raise your hand and read, please. Raise your hand, I'll give you a chance.
Yes, तुम्हाला notice practice करायला
Yes, Radha Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu. Body and soul, the differences. They are exactly opposite nature.
Yes. Do you agree now? This body and soul completely opposite nature. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Exactly.
Prabhuji.
Very good. Next, we'll go to further slide. Okay, to sum it up, can anyone read? Can anyone read? Yes.
To sum it up, constant or eternal?
What is constant and what is eternal?
Soul is constant.
Body is constant. Soul
So
is eternal.
both have same meaning.
Soul is constant and eternal, and whereas body is, can anyone read this?
Varying
or
Varying or temporary.
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 We saw this
Like
transformation to the
like
body.
we're changing our clothes, same way
Yes,
our,
Mataji,
our
perfect.
soul is changing our body.
Yes, Mataji, perfect. Okay, we can see this bodily transformation to the body only. We can see some transformation. This transformation, for example, we cannot see any person who is very young. Okay, after some time he will become old. Okay, this is temporary and varying, whereas the soul is always constant and eternal. Okay, okay. Regarding this, there is a sloka, Bhagavad Gita sloka 2.16. Nashato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate sato, ubayor api dhano nattastva, anastatva darichvuhu. Okay, can anyone read this translation? Sorry.
Those who are seers of the truth have concluded that of the non-extinct there is endurance, and of the extinct there is no cessation. These seers have concluded studying the nature of both.
Okay, Krishna is saying that those who are seer of the truth, the person who is seeing the truth, he don't waste in the times of and the things which is non-existence. Okay, generally this body today or tomorrow that is going to die, we don't give much importance to these things. Okay, we are discussing about soul and super soul. What is the soul and super soul? Where it is resides? These things also we are going to discuss. Okay, can anyone soul facts? Can anyone read this from here? Yes, Sambhavi
Seated in
Mataji.
the heart.
Seated in the heart, eternal
Okay.
and full of knowledge and full
Okay.
of bliss,
Okay.
seeker of God, fireproof, unbreakable, waterproof, travels from one body to another, unchanging and does not undergo 6 kinds of changes, conscious, and size is 1 by
10,000.
10,000 the tip of a hair.
Yes, Haribol. Thank you, Mataji. We will discuss a little bit about this soul. Actually, soul is seated inside the heart. Krishna is saying soul is seated inside the heart. If I ask you, okay, generally if someone hurts you, we'll say the person hurted me. Okay, it given pain to me. Like that we will say. We never says the person has given pain here by using bad words. Will you say by showing the hand, or will you say by showing your heart?
By showing our
Showing our heart.
heart, Prabhu.
Heart. Means soul is seated near the heart. Krishna is saying soul is seated near the heart. Not only that, soul is eternal, full of blissful and eternal. Krishna is saying that full of blissful and eternal. That's the reason soul is always seeks for happiness, and soul always seeks for something which is very interesting. And as I told you, if a person dies, okay, as I'm saying that person is no more. Am I right or wrong?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhu.
Right,
No more means person travel from one body to another body.
another body.
We undergo some 6 kind of changes, but soul does not change. Soul is nothing but having some consciousness, and Krishna is giving the analogy. Okay, what is the size of the soul? Many scientists could not identify this. The size of the soul is, if you take the tip of the hair, okay, measuring tip of the air itself difficult. As I'm working in quality control department, I know. Okay, taking diameter of the tip of the air itself very difficult. The tip of the air, if you cut into 1 by 10,000 parts, means which we cannot measure it also, that is the size of the soul. That soul is there inside the heart. Through the consciousness, it is spreading all over the body. Okay, I'll give you simple understanding so that you can understand it. Okay, soul is consciousness of every part of the body. If someone comes and touches you here very lightly, can you sense it or not?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhu.
Because this consciousness is spreading all over the body. Even the seated inside the heart, it is spreading all over the body. Okay, same person, if he is sleeping, if I come and give him slap also, if he is in deep sleep, he will not wake up also. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Soul is
Yes,
in
Prabhu.
different consciousness. In the dreams, soul is not aware of this body. Okay, just to give example, there is a difference between body and soul. I'm given this analogy. The size of the soul is given by Krishna, exactly 1 by 10,000 tip of the air. Even right now, scientists also cannot identify it. Many scientists, they will say that they've done a lot of research. They say that there is nothing like soul, like that they say. Okay, if there is no soul, I agree. But when the person is died, okay, can you make him live? He will say heart failure.
No,
I'll
Prabhu.
No, Prabhuji.
give him heart. If heart failure is there, I'll give you other person heart. Ask him to make him alive. Can you make him alive?
No,
No,
Prabhu.
Prabhu.
No, Prabhuji.
You can't make him alive because already soul left the body. This understanding is not there. For even though advanced scientists also, this understanding is not there. Nowadays, people are slowly trying to understand this subject also. And coming back to our types of bodies in our human life. Okay. I request Nikhil Prabhu, can you please read this sloka, Prabhu?
Hare Krishna, could you please show the last slide?
Yeah, one. I'll show you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
You want to take photo, Mataji? Screenshot.
Yes, Prabhu. I have to screenshot.
Okay. Haribol. Nikhil Prabhu, can you please read this sloka, Prabhu?
Human body is
Can I
not
read?
the
Yes, Sakta Prasad Prabhu. Yes, go ahead.
human body is not only the body a soul takes.
Yes, thank you, Prabhu. And Dr. Satya Prasad Prabhu, can you please read the sloka?
Jalajanava Lakne Sthanavara Lakna Vaichati Kamaya Rudra Saikyokho Paikine Dacha Laknam Trikala Loke Pachanau Chatur Lokena Manau.
Thank you. Actually, Krishna is talking about different types of human beings in this world. Generally, we think that we are the only living beings. Okay, many scientists say that, okay, like there is only human being having some soul consciousness, other living beings does not have consciousness like that, they're saying. But Krishna is clearly saying there are 84 like species are there. Every species having this soul. They're having also consciousness. Okay, if you go and kill any animal, will you come and protest it or not? You will come and surrender. Okay, you can come and kill me, like that. Will animal come and say
No,
to you?
Prabhuji.
No, Prabhu, it will defend us.
Even small ant, so if you go and attack him, it will run away from this place. Small mosquito also, it will run away from that place. Okay, if any person comes to kill you, will you say, okay, you can please kill me, like that? Will you go and surrender to him? You want to escape?
No, Prabhu. We
No,
will
we will
defend.
escape.
escape.
We are also trying to escape. That animals is also trying to escape. When you are feeling hungry, we are also eating the food. The animals is also eating the food. Okay, animals also defending. Ahara, Nitra, Baya, Maitunam. These things are there for animals and human beings. Mean there is a soul in all the living beings. Do you agree with this?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhuji.
Absolutely.
Many people they
Yes,
say that, okay, they don't agree for this. Okay, but Krishna has given clear-cut analogy regarding this. Not only that, he has given clear-cut information. What are the different types of species are there? These things information also given by God. Okay, can anyone read this left side?
So choose your body wisely.
Choose your body wisely. Thank you so much. Can anyone read right side portion?
Human species 4 lakh, quadruples 3 lakh, birds 1 lakh, insects and reptiles 1,10,000, trees and plants 2 lakh, species in water 9 lakh,
Okay.
90,000.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhu. Krishna is asking you to choose your body wisely. You may ask, one time Srila Prabhupada asked, like there is a sloka in Shastras, okay, Bharata Bhumi te heile Manusha Janma Yara, Janma Sarthaka Karo, Paropakara. Like that, there is a sloka. If you're taken birth in, especially as a human being, especially in India, okay, you have to liberate yourself and you have to help others also. This is the importance of the sloka. Okay, when you're taken human body, then you have to use it very effectively. Why, you may ask me, why we have to use it effectively? What is the wrong in doing only 4 things? Ahara, Nitra, Bhaya, Maitunam. What is wrong in it? Means we are not giving food for the soul. One time, Srila Prabhupada actually is a founder acharya. To Srila Prabhupada, one devotee came and asked, okay, what's wrong if I take dog body? What's wrong if I take some fish body? Like that, he started asking questions. Okay, I'll ask you the same question to you. Okay, what's wrong in taking a dog body? Can anyone guess?
You'll not be able to know about God.
Okay, perfect
Even
answer,
for
Mataji.
spirituality.
But if
You
you
will
want to
not be
answer
able to serve the
materialistically,
society perfectly.
okay, we know, very well, very nice. Okay, but God is
Self-realized.
serving the owners, no? Yes, Teja Prabhu.
Yeah, but
We can't self-realize ourselves.
Prabhu, if
Okay.
we take dog's body, we can do only 4 things: eating, meeting, sleeping, dipping. But we can't chant Hari. We can't come to temple. We will not have a consciousness of God. We will not have
Very good.
eternal life.
Perfect answer, Mataji. But okay, if you say these answers to a normal materialistic person, okay, he may not understand it. Okay, to make him understand what answer we have to give him is, okay, if you met with an accident, if your hand is got fractured, okay, you can go to a hospital and you can, okay, make it straight and you can have a bandage, and after 45 days you can become normal. If you take dog body, if any damage happened to the dog, what will happen to that body?
No one will take care of that body, Prabhu, as it is dog.
What is life? He has to suffer by limping only. Okay, with 2 or 3 legs, it has to start limp from one place to another place. It cannot run properly. Okay, even on bodily platform, forget about chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Even on bodily platform also, we have so many problems. Okay, we need to elevate. And regarding that, Krishna is saying our further sloka. There is a sloka, beautiful sloka Krishna has said in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, the sloka is, I'll read the sloka. Dehinosmin yada dehe kaumaram yavvanam jaram tada dehantara praptir dhiras tatrana muyate. Can anyone read the translation?
As the body embodied soul continually passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. The self-realized soul is not bewildered by such a change.
Bewildered by such a change. Thank you so much, Mataji. Krishna beautifully explaining about this problem. Generally, we have a problem. Okay, we accept. Okay, coming to the boyhood, we'll accept it. Coming to the youth, we'll accept it. Coming to old age, okay, we'll accept it. But is there any devotee who will accept the death?
No,
No, Prabhu.
Generally, we don't want to die. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Krishna is saying for soul, there is no death.
Death.
For soul, there is no death. Krishna is saying, Dehinosmin yada dehe kaumaram yavvanam jara. Kaumara means very young. Sorry, taken birth. Yavana means very young. And jara means old age. Dehinosmin yada dehe kaumaram yavvanam jara tada dehantara praptir dhiras tatrana muyate. Means when you are leaving the body, you are going to take another body also. Don't worry about these things. Krishna is saying to Arjuna. Now you tell me, okay, anyway, is there any person in your life, have you ever seen, apart from hearing about Sapta Chiranjivas, have you ever seen any person who lived permanently, like 500 years, 600 years, 1000 years? I'm looking
No,
that person.
Prabhuji.
No, Prabhu.
No, Prabhuji.
Anyway, any day or some other day, body has to leave. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
No one is going to live permanently in this world. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
yes, Prabhuji.
Then why you are worrying about death?
We'll have fear, Prabhu, how we'll die, what happens.
We have a fear. What type of fear we have, you know? The fear is we
How
don't
will
know
be
which
life
body we are
after
going to
death?
get. Yes, which body we are going to get. What body I will get. Okay, if I told you, like I told you about this dog body, if you get injury, it cannot enjoy. One time, my generally, if someone praise you, or you are like a lion, you are like a tiger, we'll be happy. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
If I tell you same thing in a different way, you looks like animal. If I tell you, you'll feel happy or bad?
Bad.
Bad.
You'll feel bad. Tiger is animal or anything else?
Animal only.
Animal only.
If someone
Wild
praises tiger,
animal.
we are becoming happy. Why?
Sir, because we believe that we are being qualified to the quality of being fearless.
Yes, yes, absolutely right, Mataji. Similarly, we have to worry about what body we are going to get in our next life. Regarding this, we need to understand few more things. I'll share you the slides and I'll explain you. Coming back to the slide, anyway, after the death, at here, last paragraph, if you look at here, the self-realized soul is not bewildered by such a change. Okay, if you have this knowledge, you don't worry much about these things, but you need little bit practice. Okay, and what type of body we are going to get in nearest future, and based on our karma. Okay, many people have some doubts why bad things are happening to a good people. Okay, even though they are very bad, why they are getting a good body, why they are getting some opulent things in their life, why they are enjoying their life, why I'm not enjoying my life. These questions, we have so much doubt in these questions. But if you know this example very clearly, then we can lead our life perfectly. But only thing, we are not leading our life perfectly because we are not living on a bodily platform. I like to end my session. I still have 3 minutes time. Okay, generally I like to give so many stories to devotees so that it will be there in their mind for a long time. Okay, I just want to end the session with a small story. Is it okay for everyone?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Okay.
Prabhuji.
Yes. It may extend for 2-3 minutes. Kindly bear with me. Okay, after that, if you have any questions, I'll take up your question. One time, one sadhu, okay, went to king and started asking him that try to practice spirituality. The reason is whatever kings follows, okay, Praja also follow it. You are not moving in the right direction. You are always engaging your sense in sense gratification. You are not discriminating. When it comes to intelligence, you are not taking right decisions at right time. Okay, you practice spirituality, like that he started saying. He said, okay, come after some time, I listen. He started enjoying his life. He's not at all listening to the sadhu. The sadhu again came after 3 months and said, you please practice this spirituality. You're taking care of only body, food for body you're giving, but food for soul you're not giving. Okay, try to take this knowledge. Like that, he's trying to ask him to practice spirituality. He's not at all interested. And he said, okay, Guruji, you're regularly coming and I'm saying you no. Okay, if you ask me apart from this, if whatever you ask, I'll try to do it. He said, apart from spirituality. He said, okay, for my sake, okay, search in your entire kingdom and find the foolish person and keeping along with you and give him some stick. Okay, give him some stick and ask him to hold that stick. And by looking at the stick, you will think that he is a foolish person in the kingdom. He said, okay, this is very fine. I can fulfill your wish. And he asked his minister, go and find the foolish person in the kingdom. They brought, he is really foolish person. And he has given stick him also. Wherever king used to go, he used to take along with him. Because Guru asked him to keep one foolish person. He started leading his life. He started enjoying with his family members. He started enjoying his time with family, friends. Every time, morning to evening, he used to enjoy his life. And doctors, after some time, generally, as I told you, Jara Vyadi. Generally, when he has come to old age, he was started thinking about how to I'm going to end my life. He started calling all his wife one by one and started giving some gift. Actually, doctors told me that I cannot leave for more time. Okay, you are given a very good company for me. I'm very thankful for you. Whatever wish you want, you take it. Like that, he started giving all type of gifts also. Generally, we saw this type of things in movies. Generally, if the person is at deathbed, we'll go and ask him, what is your last wish? Like that, we'll ask. Similarly, the person is asking in a reverse way. Whatever you wish you have, let me know, I'll try to fulfill your wish. Like that, he started saying. And he's one by one called all the people. Like he called his wives, so many wives he's having, started calling wives, friends, relatives, ministers, started calling everyone. At the deathbed, he remembered this guy. Arey, this guy Murka, means his name is Murka, foolish person. Foolish person in my kingdom. I called everyone and given gift, but this person also served me. Let me call him also. I want to give some gift for him. Then he also came and he asked, what wish you want? I'm going to leave this body. He said, where are you going? He said, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to leave this body. Okay, I just want to fulfill your wish. Then he said, when you're going, why don't you take some wives along with you, some of your wives along with you, some of your army along with you, so that you can enjoy over there. He said, actually, you're a really foolish person. The place where I'm going, where I'm leaving, I don't know, no one will come along with me. Like that, he said. Okay, at least where you're going, you might be going for a long distance. Why don't you take some property with you, like gold, jewelry, and other things? Why don't you carry with you? He said, really, you're a foolish person. Actually, I cannot carry even a needle pin also, I cannot carry it. Try to understand. He said, okay, then at least try to carry some foodstuffs, so which can be preserved for a long time. Okay, you accumulated so much wealth, you try to carry this foodstuff also. He said, really, you're the foolish persons in the kingdom. I cannot carry anything. And he said, actually, I cannot do anything. I called you for some reason. I don't have some patience also to discuss with you. You do one thing, whatever you wish you want, I'll give you, you please ask. He said, when you're leaving body, what I should do? He said, search in the entire kingdom. If you find any foolish person, then you hand over this stick to him and you will get relief. And after that, go to the minister and ask for pension. He will give you, you can live happily. He said, thought for 1 second, and he took the stick and he placed in king's hand. And king got very angry. I told you to give it to a foolish person, not to me. He said, yes, I'm doing the right thing. I'm giving the stick to you only. He said, why you are giving it to me? Is there any foolish person than you? Okay. You know that your wife does not come along with you when you are leaving body, but you spend entire time on your wives. And you know You cannot take even a needle pin when you are leaving the body, but you spend entire time earning these things only in your life. And you know, you cannot take even little wealth, like food stuff also you cannot take, but you accumulated so much wealth, so much treasury there in your kingdom. Nothing, even a needle pin you cannot take when you are going to leave the body. This knowledge you have, but you spend entire life in these things only. Is there any foolish person than you? You please hold the stick like that he has given to him. And he was surprised. He was opened his eyes and he started, without his knowledge, he started praying to him. Oh my God, such a philosophy, great philosopher also cannot speak this type of knowledge. I know, sure that you are not a foolish person. You are the greatest person in my kingdom. Sorry, I misstated. You may know. Please tell me, who are you? He said, I am the disciple of the guru who came regularly to teach you something, but you listened to his word. You started spending all your life like this. My guru sent me with some purpose to give some knowledge to you. These many days I acted as a fool, but the most foolish person is you, because knowingly or unknowingly, you have committed so many mistakes in your life. At the lifetime, you're not going to take even a needle pin, but you spend entire time on these things only. Okay, just to teach this lesson, my guru has sent me. At least at the deathbed, chant this Hare Krishna Mantra, chant this Ante Kala Narayana Smriti. During leaving your body, if you remember these words also, this by Guru Mercy, I am giving these words to you. Try to remember at least these words. Then his eyes are open. And coming back to what learning we have to learn from this story is, we are also doing the same thing. Sorry, I'm purposely I'm not saying these things, but in my life, I am also doing the same thing. I am running for properties. I'm running to earn many things in my life, but I know when I leave my body, nothing will come along with me. My body itself not permanent, but I am wishing for a permanent house. I'm wishing for a permanent job. I'm wishing for a permanent car. I'm wishing for so many permanent things in my life. I know that my life itself not permanent. Okay, think about it and give some food for this soul also. Okay, through this Bhagavad Gita knowledge and Srimad Bhagavatam knowledge. And I like to thank all the devotees once again for choosing a right decision. This is one of the best course. Okay, it is spreading all over the world. The secrets of Gita revealed. Okay, through Guru Parampara, because of our Shiksha Guru instructions. Okay, we came in front of you to speak something about Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Okay, sorry, intentionally and unintentionally, if I commit any mistake, please forgive me. My intention is by correlating with your life, by taking live examples, it may there in your heart for a long time. That's the reason I've taken some examples. If it hurted you, please kindly excuse me. Hare Krishna. If you have any questions, you can please ask.
Hare Krishna, where does our soul go when we sleep?
Sorry, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, where does our soul go when we sleep?
Okay, according to our karma, Mataji, that is our tomorrow topic. Okay, according to our karma, we are going to get that body. Why bad things are happening to good people, why good things are happening to bad people, these things we are going to discuss. And another important thing is, okay, if you attend more than 4 sessions, you are going to get one certificate also. This is a certified course, you are going to get some certificate also. Okay, before all you please leave, there is an important announcement for all you. That there is a surprise for you. I invited one Mataji singer. She's going to sing one nice song for all of us. I request you to please stay for another 5 minutes so that we can enjoy this song also. And before that, I request all the devotees, please unmute and we will chant at least 11 times Hare Krishna Mantra. Okay, please everyone, please unmute yourself and we will chant Hare Krishna Mantra for 11 times. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare,
Thank you. There is a surprise for all.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
I'll take up all your questions. I'll take up all your questions. I request everyone to please wait for 2-3 minutes because I requested one Mataji to sing one nice song for all of us. Mataji is a singer. Mataji came forward to sing one song for us. Yes, Mataji. Divya Mataji, please go ahead. Dina Sarini Devi Das Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam. Thank you so much for giving me opportunity here to sing Prabhu. Hare Krishna, all the assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam. Saki Brunde Vignapti Nunchi, Prardhana Nunchi Pardhana Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Radha Krishna Prana Mora Yugala Kishora Radha Krishna Prana Mora Jugala Kishora Jivani Marani Gati Arunahi Mora Jivani Marani Gati Arunahi Mora Radha Krishna Prana Mora Yugala Kishora Kalindira Kule Kile Kadambira Vana Kalindira Kule Kile Kadambira Vana Ratna Bidira Upa Busa Bodhu Jana Ratna Bidira Upa Busa Bodhu Jana Radha Krishna Prana Mora Yugala Kishora Shamagari Ange Dibo Chandanira Ganda Shamagari Ange Dibo Chandanira Ganda Chamara Dulabo Kabe Heri Mukha Chandra Chamara Dulabo Kabe Heri Mukha Chandra Radha Krishna Prana Mora Yugala Kishora Jivane Marane Gati Harunahi Mora Gatiya Malati Mala Dibodora Gale Gatiya Malati Mala Dibodora Gale Adari Tuliya Dibo Karpura Tambule Adari Tuliya Dibo Karpura Tambule Lalita Vishakadi Jata Saki Brunda Lalita Vishakadi Jata Saki Brunda Agena Koribo Seva Charana Ravinda Agena Koribo Seva Charana Ravinda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Dasaranu Dasa Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Dasaranu Sasa Siva Vilasha Kore नरोत्तम दासा सेवा विलासा करे नरोत्तम दासा राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा जुगला किशोरा जीवनी मरणी गति हरो नाई मोरा हरे कृष्ण कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा योगला किशोरा. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for giving me opportunity to sing Hare Krishna. Dhanwad, Prabhuji. Dhanwad, Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji, for accepting my request and come here. Thank you so much. And I request if you have any questions, you can please ask me now. I'm here. There with you.
Hare
Yes,
Krishna,
somebody-
Mahaprabhu.
Yes, Mataji. Who is this?
Shilpa.
Yes, Shilpa Mataji, please.
My questions are, I have two questions, Prabhuji. First question is how to get to know that this is a first birth of our Kali. Like, as all we know that we have a fourth yug, right? Like Treta Yug, Satyug, Treta Yug, Dwapar Yug, Kali Yug. So we are in Kali Yug right now. So how to know that this is our first birth or second birth or third birth? How to know that? This is the first question I have.
Okay. What is your second question, Mataji?
My second question is we all are here with the blessing of like with Krishna, right? We are all are connected right now in Hyderabad. All devotees are connected. I am connected with you, and all devotee we are connected with the blessing of Krishna. So my
Yes.
question is, should we connect again when we all will die? Like this is my question. After die, should we all see each other or no? Like this is our question. My
Okay.
question is this to Prabhuji.
Coming back to your first question, Mataji, you asked one question, that is, how will I know this is my first birth in Kali Yuga or not? Because with different yuga we have passed, how many lifetimes we have taken in this human form? This is your first question. And second question is, all devotees we assembled here, we connected to this Sangha, and after some time, after leaving this body, will we be at same Sangha or not? Am I right, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji, yes.
Okay, very good question you asked, Mataji. This question can be answered by only Krishna, Mataji, because as a human being, as a conditioned soul, I don't know how many lifetimes we have taken it. Only Krishna can answer. And after leaving this world, when our bhakti is completed, definitely we all our devotees will go back to Vrindavan, means Golaka Vrindavan, along with Krishna. We all together once again meet Mataji. And I pray to Krishna, and I request all the devotees pray for each other, so that we all of us complete this bhakti in this lifetime, and we all of us go to Krishna and we'll again play with Krishna again. Okay?
Yes, Prabhuji. I also like thinking that we should again meet, like our soul and body, we have to leave this world any day. Like, I don't know which day, but we all have to leave. But
Yes,
my thinking is that if we are connected, then again we should connect this thing. I will pay to my Krishna, my Lord, my Radha Raman, my Radha Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Nice
Hare
thinking.
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Nice thinking. Hare
Radhe
Krishna.
Radhe.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji, for that beautiful question. Yes. Another devotee can please unmute and he can ask you a question.
Haribol Prabhuji, Dandot Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, as we all know that whatever bad karmas we are performing in this life, we have to pay, by various punishments and all of that in this lifetime only. And we have to learn from our mistakes. But Prabhuji, it is also said that after our body, after the soul leaves the body, we all this consciousness gets lost, and all whatever we have learned is just reset. And when we travel to another body or another dimension, all this consciousness is lost. So Prabhuji, whatever mistakes we commit in this lifetime, are we not in the probability of repeating it in the next life, and how are we not going to do that?
Very good question, Mataji. Half of the question in a summary, I'll try to answer your question, Mataji, because tomorrow our topic is main subject is that only karma. Okay, based on karma, we are going to get different types of bodies in next life. And to small extent, I'll try to explain you in a short, Mataji. As you nicely mentioned, like based on our karma, we are going to get a body in our next life. And you're saying that because of my too much attachment to these bodily platforms, okay, does it carry forward so that same mistakes I may do it in future? Like that, this is your question. Am I right, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji, I want to know that if all this consciousness is getting lost ultimately, then why is there the concept of learning from your mistakes?
Okay. Very good question you asked, Mataji. Krishna answered this question in Bhagavad Gita with a nice sloka, Mataji. Swalpam api asya dharmasya trayato mahato bhayat neha vikramanasosi pratyavayuna vidyate swalpam api asya dharmasya trayato mahato bhayat. Krishna is saying that if you do little bhakti also, I'll save you from the greatest danger. This is the importance of bhakti, Mataji. You attended this class, you chanted 10 times in Purushottam Mass. Krishna will calculate it as into 12,000 times. Like that, it will save you from a greatest danger in future. Whatever material wealth you accumulated in this life, even 1 rupee will not come into your next life. And whatever karma that you have done, it will be carried forward based on your consciousness. It will be carried forward in your next life. Especially bhakti also gets carried forward, Mataji. That's the reason we need to do purification at this time itself by chanting Hare Krishna mantra, so that if knowingly or unknowingly, or fortunately and unfortunately, if you are taking next birth, we will be in same consciousness. Because if you can purify our consciousness, the thoughts will be very good in near future also, so that we can take a good body, or else we can liberate from this world. We can go back to what is spiritual world also we can go back, Mataji. The purification we have to do it, Mataji. And spirituality account, Krishna will be carried forward to you. And material, whatever material things which we accumulated in this world, we have to leave here. And the process, the thinking process which is there in the mind, that purification we have to do it. Unless it is not purified properly, we cannot go back home, back to God. In a short, I try to answer your, Mataji. Most of your questions will be answered in tomorrow's session, Mataji. Is it okay, Mataji?
Thank you, Prabhu. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. Thank you, Mataji. Yes, Hardi Mataji, Hardi lower, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam.
Prabhuji, my question is that what is qualification of Diksha? Like how we can...
Okay. Your question is, what is the qualification of getting a Diksha from a Guru, and how much time you need to wait? Am I right, Mataji?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Don't worry about that, Mataji. You be with us, okay, continuously for some time. We will guide you in all aspects. We will guide you. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Don't worry about it. You practice spirituality for some time. We will take care of it. Okay. Yes, Sanita Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Prabhuji, this is a genuine question. I don't know, but I am asking because it is there in my mind for so many days. So that's why I am asking, Prabhuji. Like Krishna knows each and everything and each and every one also. Then why did he create relatives, husband, wife, this much of so much attachment in this life? When we die, we will not carry this much everything. Okay. So this is my question, Prabhuji. I'm not getting the answer.
Okay. Okay. Very good question you asked, Mataji. You are asking that we are getting attached to family members, friends and relatives. Why Krishna has created them and why we are attached to them, why we are sticking to them. We are facing so many problems with them. This is your question. Am I right, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji, perfect.
Regarding this, there is a small story, Mataji. In a small nutshell, I'll try to explain the story to you. Once Ashtavakra Muni went to Janak Maharaj. Actually, Janak Maharaj was a great king. He asked the same question. Okay, how to detach from this bhava bandhanya? Like we are attached to family members, we are attached to this Maya. Maya is attacking us many times in the form of family, friends, and relatives, enemies. It is coming and catching us. How to get it out of it? And Ashtamukra Muni immediately ran out and started hugging a tree. And he's asking tree, please, tree, leave me, leave me, leave me, like that he is saying. And Janaka Maharaj is a great king. He said, I understood it. Actually, we are attached to them, Mataji. Krishna is not making us to attach with them. We are getting attached based on our karma. We are getting these attachments in our life, Mataji. Okay. And if you want to detach, only thing is with proper knowledge, we can detach from this world. Being inward, we can detach from this. Like Acharya gives example of lotus leaf. Okay. Lotus, even though it is in the lotus leaf in the water, but water cannot touch a lotus leaf. Have you noticed that, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Even though you stay in this material world, if you have proper knowledge, you don't feel these attachments at all, Mataji. Okay?
Okay, Prabhuji, got it. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Not convinced, I'll try to explain more. Okay? Yes, Srinidhi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, Krishna does not want us to stay in this material world. Then why we are born in this material world?
Very good question, Mataji. In Ishvara topic and another topic, we are going to discuss in detail about that. In a short, I'll tell you. For example, when mother is preparing some chapati, if child goes and asks mother, mama, I want to make chapati like that, mother will say, like child will say to mother, will mother agree to make him to do chapati, Mataji?
No, Prabhuji.
Why, Mataji?
Because child are not perfect in making chapati.
Yeah, he may touch here and there, he may get hurt like that. What mother will do, mother will give some toys to child, and mother will give some little dough also. You go and prepare like that, mother will give. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Similarly, God has given opportunity for us. Okay, we want to become like a king, like we want to become like a supreme person. God said it is not possible for you. No, we did not listen to God, and we forcibly, God did not send us, Mataji. We forcibly come from God. As forcible children, okay, want to prepare chapati apart from mother. And after some time, the children will make small chapati, and mother will ask, your chapati is over? And child will say, yes, mama, my chapati is over, ready. Mother will ask, you eat that. Then child will say, no, I cannot eat this. Please, you please give me that chapati. I can eat it. Like that, we will go to the parents. In the same way, we want to go away from the God. We want to enjoy. Then God has given this world for us so that you try your best. Whatever way you want to enjoy, you enjoy it. Try all the things. And after completing all the enjoyments, we go and surrender to Krishna. Krishna, okay, done. I did my all attempts, but I'm not feeling happy and almost morose. Please save me from this world. Then Krishna will take away from us. As a loving parents, just to correct the children's, okay, he will give some toys so that he can go and play that food preparation items. Similarly, Krishna has given chance for us to enjoy in this material world. After some time, if you surrender, we can go back home, back to God.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hope I answered your question, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Yes, Divakar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I just wanted to know the first person to whom the Supreme God Krishna narrated the Gita.
Okay. In Bhagavad Gita, it is there, Prabhu. Imam vivasvate yogam proktavan avavyayam vivasvan manuve prava manurikshva kuve bravit. Like that, Krishna said. Okay. In this, like in different types of worlds are there, Mother Prabhu. In the world, in what time Krishna has narrated Okay, not only this, before that also Krishna narrated, but as far as our knowledge concerned, Krishna told Imam Vivaspate Yogam Proktavan Avavyayam. Means Krishna has spoken this Bhagavad Gita knowledge to sun god Vivaswan.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhuji. You answered my question. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Yes, Radha Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, like my question is like my father, he's a great devotee of Krishna. So when we born, like me, I'm having two brothers. One is younger to me and one is elder to me. So what he did is he kept our names as like my name is Radha, my brother name is Hariom, and my small brother name is Govind. So for like when we are small, so we are not having that enough knowledge. So when we are like growing up, when we are in college, so I asked my father, like, why you kept our names as a God names only? So my father have answered that in this yuga, people anyhow not doing very good things. They are not even having time for God. So I have kept your names. At least people, like unfortunately, like unknowingly, at least they'll tell your names and they'll remember God. So
Yes.
like my question is it correct? Is it true?
Your father is a very great devotee, Mataji. He has done it excellent. He has done an excellent job. Okay, bringing children into this world and making them to grow in Krishna consciousness is the greatest gift to humanity. Your father has done it, and whatever your father said is absolutely right, Mataji. Actually, generally, if you appear for any exams, may I know what you are doing, Mataji?
Yeah, present I'm pursuing MBA final year, Prabhuji.
MBA final year, their college, they will conduct exam for you. Okay,
Yes.
pass or fail. After fail, again they will keep supplementary.
Yes.
Okay, in supplementary also, after supplementary again they will give chance like that for 4 years. They'll give chance for 8 years. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, Krishna also keeps on giving chances for us, Mataji, to pronounce these names. As I told you, in Purushottam Mass, one time chanting Hare Krishna Mantra is equivalent to chanting thousands of times. Okay, in this month, if I call you like Srimati Radha Mataji, like that, if I call you, I'll get a name. Okay, benefit also, like now Charana, I've done it knowingly or unknowingly, that benefit will be there. Example is knowingly or unknowingly, if child goes and touch fire, okay, does 5 things that array this child has lovingly she came and touching me, I will not burn, like that. The heat will think, Mataji, like stove will think that you will not burn. It will burn. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Knowingly or unknowingly, if they pronounce God name, they will get benefited out, Mataji. And
Yes, yes.
thanks for your father. He has given these names. And there is a nice story also regarding this. Hope you heard about that, or else in some other class we are going to discuss that story also.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Ajamilla story. Ante Kala Narayan Smriti. He called his son name. I'm guaranteeing you, like if before any person is leaving the body, if they call your name, knowingly or unknowingly, they get liberated.
Okay. Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you. Haribol.
Thank you so much, Mataji. I'm very happy that you're asking very good questions. Yes, some questions in chat box also. Let me read. I have a question. I'm from a non-vegetarian family and I'm only one wearing Tulsi Mala. I'm facing so many problems being a non-vegetarian family. Can you please answer my question, Prabhuji? Yes, Prabhu, you can please personally call me. I'll tell you some techniques, Prabhu, so that you'll come out of this problem. Okay, you can save my number. I'm giving my number in chat box. One more question, Shivani Hare Krishna, Prabhu, as you said at first, is iskcon has to companies because it is International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Actually, I said in a different way, Mataji. Generally, people come and says that are you doing business? Actually, generally, are you running any software company like that? They says in a funny way to answer them. I said yes, iskcon is also doing some business like spreading this Krishna consciousness. They are doing business. Okay, yes, we are also doing. We are also like IT company. Okay, this IT means not information technology, this is internal transformation. Okay, things we are teaching. In this way, I said, Mataji. Hope I answered your question. If you have any further doubts, you can please ask. Hope I answered your question, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Swati Mata, Preeti Mataji is asking, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, as I'm my working woman, I'm not having enough time to chant the japa. Also, I am not able to join. Is there any other way to remember God? Yes, Mataji. I'll give you some techniques, Mataji. Okay, I'm giving my number. Or else in group, you can contact any admin. Okay, he will guide you. Generally, in a small way, I'll try to answer you, Mataji. For example, when I started practicing Krishna consciousness, I too did not find time to chant my rounds. Nowadays also, because of so many classes and other things, I'm not getting time. What I will do is, I'll keep something like before breakfast, I'll chant one round. After having breakfast, I'll chant one round. After completing of my work, just people will go for tea time and they will relax. At that time, I will do one round of japa. Like that, in between times, you can take some time and you can practice this japa, Mataji. And not only this, there are so many other techniques also. If you contact me, I'll help you. Okay, Mataji? You can chat, message me in chat box, Mataji, if it is okay or not. Preeti Mataji. Yeah, thank you, Mataji. If you have any further doubts, you can contact me, Mataji. Yes, any other questions? Yes, Anita Mataji, you raised your hand.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, just want to know thing. Before marriage, my name was Anita Alpula. So after marriage, my name was changed. Until during marriage, my name was changed. So what does Bhagavad Gita tell? Shall I continue the same name or shall I continue my husband's name with me?
Don't worry much about
This
that.
I'm getting confused.
Don't worry much about
I should
it.
not worry.
No, don't worry. The Diksha name, for Prabhujis, we'll call every male person as Prabhuji because there are two reasons. One is Supreme Personality Godhead seated in his heart, and he is speaking something which, with the Krishna mercy, is speaking it in a due respect. We'll call him as Prabhuji, and Mataji. We will pronounce every male person as Mataji because of again couple of reasons.
Male person as Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji
Male person as.
Okay, that is very important. Not we kept our names. Someone they change their names also. Father kept name. I don't like it. I'll change the name. I'm just
No,
joking.
Prabhuji. My question is, yes, Prabhu. My question is, it is said that after marriage, if that name is changed, financially husband will, financially he will improve like that. That Purohit said to our marriage. So that's why I'm asking. That is my question, Prabhuji.
Frankly speaking, Mataji, okay, as per Jyotish Shastra, like some bala, they will see some bala and other things just to what do you call it? It's like supplementary. They will change the name, Mataji. That's what I'm saying, Mataji. Don't worry much about it. When you're taking Harinam, forget about all these things.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
One question in chat box by Jyotirmayi Mataji. My question is not my question is it's not possible to remember that we are the soul, not the body, and small thing every time hurts me. How to practice this? Chant Hare Krishna Mantra, Mataji, continuously. Okay, sometimes some things may not be clear for you initially, but as the time progresses, the things will be clear for you. In childhood, we may not understand many things like how electricity will come, we don't know. How milk come, we don't know. We will say cow, like milkman will come and give milk, like that we will say. From where milk is coming, these things may not be aware for us at childhood, but when we develop our consciousness, then we can understand things clearly. Similarly, spend some time in Krishna consciousness, spend some time in reading these things, Mataji, you can understand these things. You're saying that it's not possible to remember that we are soul, not the body. Small things every time hurts me. Yes, Mataji, it's very good sign that it's hurting you, but you practice it, Mataji, definitely it will make you to progress further in spirituality. Hope I answered your question, or yeah, thank you so much. Tomorrow we're going to discuss very important topic, like every person will ask, every person have this doubt, why bad things happen to good people, why good things are happen to bad people. Okay, and not only that, why different types of bodies are there. I have never desired to take my body in a poor person family. Why I have not taken birth in a rich person family? Okay, why I did not get too much knowledge, why I did not have too much talent. Like this, so many questions will be there in our mind, and these questions will be answered in our coming session. Like tomorrow we are going to discuss. And
Hare
tomorrow,
Krishna Prabhuji. Hare
yes.
Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, whether I am doing a good thing or not, I don't know. Like if death approaches, we should be, I mean, in Krishna consciousness, when death approaches us, we should remember Krishna. And we should get ready to die also with happy mood, in a happy mood and chanting. Is it right, Prabhuji?
Okay, we'll discuss more about it, Mataji. Okay, in coming sessions, we are going to discuss it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much. Okay, even though it's almost 9:40, all devotees are still waiting. I'm very much thankful for all your devotees. Okay, hope you're enjoying the session. Okay, if anything is there, if any suggestions or improvements are there, please kindly let us know so that we will try to improve the session also. Okay, thank you so much once again to all the devotees who have joined in today's session, and we'll pray for other devotees also those who could not join because of some other problems. Okay, we are sending recordings. If any well wishers there, you share these recordings with them so that they will also get benefited out of it. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow evening, same time, 8 to 9. Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you.
Sindhubhyo vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namaha. Hare Krishna.